Aloha, it's me, John Anolani Remus IV, sharing with you some more insights on life and relationships and being able to discover more joy and take on more responsibility by using the I am statements. So some of what I will share it'll sound like I'm talking to myself, but it's just mantras that you can use to affect how your life flows and progresses. Okay, this is a call for men and women to be warriors. Some are in a position, for example, somebody with a lot of financial backing or a big family might be more in a position to take on new challenges and risks for the betterment of humanity. But I'm let's talk today about not about maybe major moves that can be done by people such as the U.S. government with its big military. They could do a lot of positive things. Perhaps the military could be used to take out some of the drug dealers and the bad guys in America where the police are needing some help. And we work on America first before helping other countries out. But what's the point? What's the dream? What's the goal? My goal is to have a soulmate, and I suspect that you want a soulmate or a life partner just as much as I do. So how does it work? Well, what are the simple steps that a person can take to focus on this most important aspect, their sexuality, their desire, and their need to be with somebody, to sleep with somebody, and to live life with someone? Well, first I recommend, of course, the light work that I do, the visualizations of light and people smiling and just kind of auto-generating your own universe that's of positive people. Being a vegetarian has helped me to go beyond the stages of, the animal's pain that I believe transfers to uh, myself when I used to eat meat and non-organic dairy products, and be pure. Think of oneself as a person who may you may not have guardians in your life like a father figure or grandfather figure who say you were out with them. You might not be so prone or inclined to be flirtatious with a woman, for example. Imagine if your grandma was there, you wouldn't lower yourself to that animalistic pursuit just because you have that grounding in your family support. So if they're not there, then imagine they're there. Use your mind, create the roles in your mind, make it your world, have control of your life, or somebody else will take that from you. And of course, self-pleasuring. Now, my favorite pornography website is Pornhub.com because it has such a selection of videos. It can be viewed on your smartphone, and basically think about it like this. Instead of having hobbies like watching television or sports or just hanging out and partying or checking out cars or whatever it is that some of the things that I used to do, or uh, you know be in bed with yourself, pleasure yourself, and think of it like that will help you to transition to preparing and living with your soulmate. Because think about it, two young lovers, they'll get together and they'll spend a lot of time together. So why not have that a normal thing for all people, not just people in high school who are really not ready for a relationship anyway, because They don't know how to be adults. They don't know what they want. They don't know what careers they want. They don't know what their life objectives and pursuits are, and they're not even employed. They don't even have an income to, have a balanced life, sustainable for a sustainable future with their mate. So let's see. I mean, um, let's just say heaven is life with your soulmate. And the keys are knowledge. Knowledge. It's not money. I used to think that if I had $1 million, my life would be better. Now I'm discovering that I want to simplify my life and, for example, do things like eat oatmeal in the morning, which is inexpensive, fresh vegetables, use baking soda as a scrub, um, and for my teeth, I let it salivate for 45 seconds in my mouth and I brush. Just giving you a sense of cutting down costs and being more efficient in life. Like instead of using new glasses and things like these, get this maybe. Get a mug and carry water around in a bottle instead of always buying, drinks and whatnot. And well, see where we are. I'm reading through my Facebook account here and just looking at some of the posts that I've shared. Now so I do this light work. I believe it's God. It's God. I feel like I've figured it out. And I feel like it's either black and white. Either you're a person that is not connected to your sexuality, or you are. Um, okay, now I think I'm going to delve into my my personal notes. This is going to be fun. So here we go. Ready? So you might want to watch this again because I'm going to stream through this pretty briskly. So forget labels like man and woman. Just think of them as two people that look after each other and stick together and make love to each other. Imagine death is like going to sleep, and you're going to wake up and it's going to be something new, your reincarnation. And me, I'm not worried about my soulmate's body being defaced. By the way, when I say my soulmate, I'm referring to the future potential of who that soulmate is. I don't know who that is at this moment. I can speculate, but I'm not worried about their body being defaced, like if their face was burned or they lost a leg. As long as their pleasure center of sexuality is functional, then that's what matters to me. Because, like for example, instead of consuming alcohol or other drugs, etc., I'm all about sexuality. So, oral sex, etc. Um, as a form of liberation and enjoyability. So I used to think things like a nice watch or car were what I wanted. I I'm gonna go ahead and pause it now, and you can watch part two. Okay, thanks for watching. I've got more notes to go here.